Welcome to Lake Buena Vista, Orlando, host to the 23rd World Acrobatic Gymnastic Championships. The ESPN Wide World of Sports complex is the venue, an impressive setting for 21 nations to contest 6 gold medals across 3 days of competition. Women's group up next. Great Britain will contest Russia and Belgium here. Very strong teams. Good to see Australia in this final as well. There's the supporting nation. Home nation, the USA. But it's Portugal who begin proceedings. Three gymnasts in the women's group. 4 in the men's, and we'll see that a little bit later. Ana Pereira, Leonor Piquero and Daniela Leal. A nice gentle start. Presenting a combined exercise, so they have to show elements of balance as well as dynamic, and they've got to get the mixture right. You can't do too much of one. Using a cannon effect there. One arm back support base. Good split in the scale. Ready for the top to get into the final balance position. A couple of positions shown. There's 2. She's shown half lever. Now top planche. Back to the straddle lever. Very well held, very secure. Portugal, they qualified in 6th place. And you qualified for 3 exercises, balanced, dynamic and combined. And then you have to do the combined again in the final from scratch. Nice light touch to the double tuck front. Very nicely synchronized, the 3 of them in unison. They're focusing on artistry and execution. They're not so difficult. Very clean lines. Control in the planche, and she moves to the bent arm. Double pike. Portugal qualifying in 6th place, and they got 27.451 with the combined then. Let's see what they get this time out. Nice straddle front. Good style in the top plant. Good synchronization in the tumbling. Security in the balance. A little bit down on qualifying score for combined. 26.91. That's the target. Popular group, this one. Australia did well to get into this final. Annalise Olsen, Ingrid Dunkley and Melanie Byrne. They qualified in 7th. They did a very good combined exercise there, 27.325. That was their strongest. So good chance to get into the top 6. Lovely double straight. Into basket, to and from basket. That's where the 2 create a sling for the gymnast to work from and to. briskly in and out of these balance positions. It's all about keeping the rhythm of the music, and the choreography suffers if you're too long or too short in a position. Australia going well at the moment. Again, it's not so difficult. That's no bad thing, because the other two marks are artistry and execution, and they're working pretty well in those sections. Very nice double plank. Counterbalance, very effective there. Double tuck. Final flourish. Well done, Australia. Did well to get in the final and did themselves no harm at all with that performance. Qualified in 7th, and they'll be looking to pick up a couple of slots. Well done indeed. Nice double front. Very secure. Good balancing. Did a good job. Working well within themselves. Gone into the lead at the moment, and they're delighted. 26.95. Poland next up. Now, they had a good World Championships. They made the final last time out and finished 6th. They were the last team to qualify in 8th place. Now, they need to make up on that. They're worth better than 8th place. Strong base in back support, you can see there. Very firm back. Excellent balance. Top changing position. Clean shapes and a variety of positions. That's what they need to see in the balances. And of course they've got to be held for 3 seconds. And they have to be accurate, powerful in the dynamic stuff. Double straight, very deftly performed. Double Arabian, half turn in. Nicely timed. There's in harmony. One and a half pike to basket. They try to get as much time in the air as possible. Just that illusion of total control. Punch. Total concentration here. Counterbalance, very effective, but they didn't hold the final position. Just took it a little too far. Nice upright with the landing. Well, that's a step up from their qualifying routine. Poland a little bit disappointed to qualify in 8th and last place for this final. They certainly made the most of that opportunity. Lovely line. Plenty of time in the air for the dynamic. Sharp transitions, good timing in the tumbling. Oh, that's much better. 27.153, the lead at the moment. Smiles now. Great Britain. Liliana Waldock, Casey Morrison and Amber Campbell-White. This group was formed in May 2011 and they got a third in the European Championships for the dynamic routine. But this is the combined exercise. They qualified in 4th. Lovely, elegant in the double straight. Very precise. Choreography, interesting. Choice of music. Pyramid in the truest sense of the word. Very controlled in the lift, over into supple position. Extreme lumbar flexibility. Oh, and there's a loss of control there, so you need to pick it up. Setting posture with as much lift as possible. There's the triple. Very big skill. Little problem with the balance so far, but the dynamic work is going well. Let's see if they can get a little more settled into this balance. Good line, counterbalance set, a little bit unsteady. Question whether they held the final position for 3. These tiny little errors will mount up. Few little problems on the balance section of the combined exercise. Very, very light and stylish in the dynamic work, but those balances could cause them a few problems. The execution score, very important. 4 judges looking for the tiniest mistakes. Very nice in the air for the dynamic work. Lovely, elegant shapes. And there you see one of the balance problems. Just a tiny bit uncertain here as well. Never quite bringing it completely under control. And execution is down to 825, disappointing. 26.104, 5th place for Great Britain at the moment. Belarus qualified in 3rd place with a very strong combined exercise, 27.852, and if they do that again, they have a real chance of a medal. Again, using the Canon type. Complementary work rather than synchronized at that stage, but it all works. Nicely timed. Beautifully in with the music. It's quite delightful the way they're presenting this. Very difficult. Secure in the split handstand. Change of music. Very difficult balance and steady as she goes. Into the dynamic. Half turn into the double tuck front. Lightly through the walkover. This is very nice from Belarus. Very clean, crisp in all the linking. Oh, nice way in to the top of the pyramid. Very supple and very secure. Well done indeed, Belarus, and that's a real challenge. They qualified in third, and the combined exercise in qualifying was strong as it was here in the final. Very tight style in the air, very sharp and brisk in all the connections. Big skill. And they're into first place with 2 groups to come, 27.601. Well done. Now Belgium, of course, something of a stir in these World Championships. Their choreography and their execution is a class apart. And this group has quite a difficulty rating as well. In fact, they were the most difficult in qualifying. They qualified in second. They got a huge score for the combined, 28.454. Chasing Belarus with 27.601. Every position held and controlled. Great start for Belgium. If your memory goes back a few decades, this is Knock on Wood, a variation on an old soul number. Never seen it quite like this. Oh, just wavered with the shoulder there. Tightened it up there with 2.5 to basket. Nicely under control. Just that waver at the start. Always seeking to find new ways in to the balance. So the originality comes in. Choreography. Belgium very good at that. Nice shapes. Good punch. How effective is that? Perfect counterbalance. Just a little bump on the way down there, but the bass didn't seem to feel it. nicely timed. Very nice in the air. That's a hallmark of a good group. Time and style in the air. Well done, Belgium. Always delightful to watch, and they exude enjoyment in their performance. Very strong bid. Belarus out there in front, but look, that's the only waver with the shoulder. It's a little bit original, the way in. Always seeking to find new ideas, counterbalance perfectly. They done enough to go into the lead. 28.054. Belgium top of the pile with one group to come, and what a group that is. This is Russia. They qualified in first place with a mammoth score of 85.516 over 3 performances, and their strongest, you've guessed it, was in the combined, and they've got to do it all again here. Variation on the can-can. Oh, big throw. Flight and height. Great start. They've got the audience with them. Almost there, aren't you? Folie Bergère. A century or so ago. Wow, look at the precision here. Full extension in split, solid lunge from the base and control at the top. Just look at this. That is incredible. Balance personified. Terrific. Really got hold of this, the choreography. It's exciting. Lovely flavour of action and excitement. So high, so clean, so dynamic. You won't be surprised to know they are the reigning and defending world champions, and the way they're going, nobody's going to get near this. Look at that. Rock solid. Perfect counterbalance. Music builds. Thoroughly enjoyable. Amazing performance from Russia. Qualified in first, reigning world champions. Well, work it out for yourself. Nobody's going to beat this. Huge throw, lots of height, lots of flight, lots of difficulty. And in balance, well, just superb. Take a look at this. Amazing. Well, it's a formality, but look at that score, 28.653. Winners by a country mile. Fantastic performance from Russia. They're your world champions. Confirmation. Belgium's choreography not quite good enough to threaten Russia. Russia gold, Belgium silver, and Belarus take the bronze. Another great final. More great performances. Russia, superb and dominant throughout. Belarus, elegant, and Belgium. Medalists, and what a show they put on.